Hello, here we are again. Day 9. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all the guys that were in the group last night. I go to a men's group on Thursday night, and just had so much support, and I really appreciate that. So thanks everybody. Yeah, so here we go. I'm afraid I haven't been very good at resting today. It's sort of just mid-afternoon, and this morning I was just looking out the window, and we've had some absolutely diabolical weather here, sort of like last night and today. And there was a little clear patch for a second, and I just couldn't. I'm just missing my cycling so much. I just enjoy it so much that I just thought, oh damn it! So I grabbed the bike and off I went, and thought I'll just do a really short one and take it easy. And it was, I mean, I did a 16-mile ride, which is just sort of it's not very long really, but it still is something. Very poor average speeds and stuff, but it's not quite what I said I was going to do. I said I was going to rest, but I'm listening to my body, and my body told me to do it. It said, yeah, you want a cycle ride, that's going to do you good. So I said, okay body, if that's what you insist, I'll do it. So I have, and that's it. Yeah, what a roller coaster, what a incredible ride this is. It's not only the bike ride, but the if you get into fasting, just and you think it's going to be a battle with food and how you're going to cope without the food, to me it's how do you cope with your emotions. It's just absolutely an emotional roller coaster. The food isn't really coming into it, except for any more than any other sort of addict would be looking for his fix. The drug addict looking for his jab or his snort or whatever, and the drinker looking for his swig of whiskey, and or the food addict like I am looking for his stuff his feelings down with something else. I'm really learning so much on this. It's a fantastic experience. It is. I am in discomfort. I can't deny that it's not tough. It is really tough, and I just feel so lost, but and alive at the same time. Weird. It's a very weird thing. But you can function quite well. I don't know what I'll be saying in another 20 days' time, if I'll still be functioning then. I don't see why not. As I said, I'll only do this fast as long as I know that I'm okay, so as long as I feel fit and healthy, I'll carry on with it, and I can only do that. As I said, I'm doing the blood pressures and the heart rate all the time. And when I was cycling today, I'm normally competing against rides I've done previously and trying to keep up, and I realise now, looking at those rides, how well I'm doing really. And but today all I had it on was all the stats, and I was watching my heart rate all the time, so I'm keeping an eye on it, and it is substantially higher than normal. The resting heart rate, is like this morning it was reading 65, which is a lot, when normally it's like 45. So yeah, it's everything's quite different, but it's the head, and if it is all gumbled up, this thing, it's because that's how the head's going at the moment. It's totally jumbled up. What I planned to do was to do this bicycle ride and then come home, have a shower, and go to bed for a few hours, and have a nice sleep. But some other stuff's come up as well, because we're sort of in the process of looking at a house, and the house fell through, and now it's become available again. And I'm humming and hawing, and I don't know if this is a good time to make decisions or not. It could be an excellent time to make decisions because my brain's clearer than normal, but times are not easy at the moment, so I don't know if it's a good time or a bad time to make a move on something. yeah. Otherwise, it's just another day, you know. It's dealing with the emotions and just so much support, you know. I was talking to my daughter-in-law a minute ago, you know, and she just said, "I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you for actually doing that." You know, I could never do that. And I think, well, you could do, but you need to want to, you know, and you have to have a reason why you want to do it. And I'm motivated. I'm highly motivated because I'm just fed up with the shit. I don't want to carry on like that, you know. And I feel this is a healing process. That fasting is incredibly healing. And yeah, you know, the 80-10-10 is absolutely fantastic. The 80-10-10 way of living is great, but I was abusing it because you know, I really admire a lot of the people, a lot of the stuff, and I love the website 30 bananas a day, 30 bad. I love that. And what I tuned into more than anything about that was, you know, if you're eating carbs, if you're eating fruit, you can eat as much as you want, unlimited, you know, just stuff it down, get it in there, you know, carbs, 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 you need carbs. And I agree with that in a way, but unfortunately, if you happen to be like me, somebody who suffers from an eating disorder and compulsive, and you use food to stuff your emotions down, then you could still do it with fruit quite happily, you know. And of course, that's why I didn't struggle with that lifestyle, you know. I didn't struggle at all. I thought I just found something fantastic, and so I used, you know, I still was using food exactly the same way that I always have done, and it's like having these mammoth smoothies and everything like that, just stuffing it in, but it didn't make me feel great, because I actually don't think personally, and this is my own personal opinion, that I need, you know, 4,000 or 5,000 calories a day. I don't think that's the case with me. And I know some people thrive on that, but I don't think it works properly for me. I don't know. And I'm still high calorie, you know, but maybe 2,500, 3,000 if I'm really active that day, maybe 3,500, but no more than that. But I can vouch for the fact that even when I was eating 4,000 or 5,000 calories a day, I wasn't putting weight on. So that's quite interesting. That is really quite interesting. You know, you don't stuff weight on like you do when you're eating a high-fat diet, which is virtually what the whole population, well, sorry, the whole Western population eats. You know, if you're eating any meat and dairy and stuff like that, you're eating a high-fat diet. Doesn't matter if it's semi-skim milk or whatever. You're still going to be relatively high-fat. You know, never get fooled by low-fat products, because they're not low-fat. They might be lower than their other counterpart, but they're often higher in other shit. So, you know, it's not. Anyway, I seem to be shooting off on that. I'll leave it here today. And tomorrow is double digits, day 10. How exciting for tomorrow! You know, at last we're really getting on there. And they say, some of the books I've been reading, I can't say his name now. Anyway, him. He says that often the real healing doesn't start until sort of like 2 or 3 weeks into it. So from day 12, you know, which is coming up Monday next week, we're going to get really into the healing. I'm really looking forward to some true emotional turmoil. You know, it can't get any better than it is now, can it? It's going to get really good. So that should be fun. Thanks for your support. Thanks for subscribing. And thanks for liking these videos. And yeah, great. See you tomorrow.